I became a Brownie in 1939 when I was 7 years old. So you can now do your arithmetic. Uh, Girl Scouts at that time was very different from what it is now. The purpose of scouting basically has stayed the same.
I grew up in a home that was a Girl Scouting home, so I didn't know anything else about Girl Scouting. As soon as I was old enough to become a Girl Scout, my mother got me enrolled in a Brownie troop. And wherever we moved, and we moved often when I was a little girl, wherever I went, there was a Girl Scout troop. So wherever I went, I had instant friends. It matters not where you come from or how much money you have something to give them, which is your time.
We had to perform one night, and oh, what shall we do? What shall we perform? So we're all excited and thinking, okay, we've got to come up with something special. But nothing was so special as listening to that group of girls out of the mountains. They sang On Top of Old Smoky. That was when it first came out, On Top of Old Smoky, and they did it in harmony. I thought, I'll never forget that song. The friendships that we made at that Western Hemisphere encampment was fabulous, absolutely just fabulous.
Sometimes you have to volunteer to do it because the adults won't do it. So I came out to day camp, I loved it, and I've been coming ever since. This is the only time you will see me outside for this long period of a time. And another funny thing, they said, oh, you're upstairs and downstairs. So I'm thinking, we have electricity, I have all these crafts planned. Upstairs to me was we were in a building, some were upstairs, some were downstairs. Well, upstairs is at the top of the hill and downstairs is at the bottom of the hill. Then I found out we didn't have electricity, but then they came out with glue guns with batteries, but we couldn't use those either. So you learn to improvise.
I'm not afraid to do anything. I don't know how I was given that. A lot of it has to be through the Scouts.
What I see, the vision for Girl Scouts is that we teach the girls to be confident, we teach the girls to persevere, to be articulate in what they stand for, and that I just myself enjoy seeing them grow in the 7 years that I've been a participant in Girl Scouts.
Be yourself, follow your passions, be who it is that you want to be, chase your dreams. And that was probably the strongest message that we got through scouting. It probably is still the strongest message that we are giving our girls today. I think that's what Juliet Gordon Low wanted for us to know. Mm-hmm. And I think that probably if any one person changed the face of women's history, it was probably her, because she just didn't do it for herself. She did it for all of us. She left a legacy that said, you can be anybody you want to be. You have to make up your mind who it is that you want to be.
You've got to allow young people to experience something. You've got to back the young people, trust them, and give them encouragement so that they can experience that. When you first become a Girl Scout, you say the promise, which is on my honor. That honor has always held true.